Hello, keepers. So this is night number 3 here at Halloween Horror Nights of the 5 nights of Halloween Horror Nights. So tonight we're going to be talking about the shows and some food. We're calling this dinner theater. So with all this being said, let's go. Mike the B, the music. So one of the shows that is here on the lagoon during Halloween Horror Nights is called Haunt-o-phonic. Its description says it's spectacularly scary. Say that 5 times fast. A ghost story is rising from its watery grave to haunt the Universal Studios lagoon, featuring towering water screens and eerie music.
I didn't see eerie music.
You didn't see? Well, you're supposed to hear.
Well, I didn't hear eerie music
either. You don't see it. So for me, I mean, it was cute. It is on the lagoon. It is in the, I guess, the theater kind of sort of. It's a standing room only. So just kind of be mindful of that. If you get over there and you're looking for somewhere to sit down to watch the show, there is not any seats. It is standing room only. But as far as the show itself, I didn't get a story. So normally when they do a show like this, there's like a story you can follow, and the music and the projections and the fountains and all that stuff. I didn't get a story. So I feel like they took a bunch of kind of what they felt like was Halloween-esque music and then put like the dancing fountains, the projections. So you get kind of like, I don't know, like a music video on the water. Like it was cute. It was cute. But I don't know.
Yeah, there was like no cohesion to it. It was almost like like a music video. Like I didn't feel scary. It wasn't spooky. It almost kind of like one of the things that we've noticed so far is like they feel like they ran out of money and like they were just like, oh, let's just put some projection with some music and it's called scary. Like, not scary.
Not scary. I mean, yeah. So, yeah. I don't know. It felt like, I don't know. It did. It felt like it was kind of like, let's just find a bunch of songs that we like, and then we're going to, like, kind of do projections on a show to that, which is fine. But I kind of feel like if you're going to do a certain length type show, there needs to be a story. So if they wanted to do, like, a song or two at a time, like, randomly throughout the night, and people could stop and watch it, as they were passing by, I think that would have been better in this situation. But as far as like what they did, I think next time if they do like an actual story that you can follow, I think it would be a lot better. Next is the fan favorite. Nightmare Fuel Gang is back again this year. I believe it's their 5th year. This year it's called Nightmare Fuel Circus of Decay. The description is, this circus is fire. This once vibrant circus has festered into an unending nightmare. It's a sinister spectacle of pyro, aerialist, and illusions. So, for those of you who have been following me, you know how I feel about this particular group, this show. I've said it before. I'm going to say it again. They're a one-trick pony. You can change the costumes. You can change the sets, which they really didn't do a whole lot this year. There's a few things that are a little different from last year with changing it to the circus theme. But as far as like the acts and what they do, it's all the same stuff. It's all the same stuff. And I'm not going to say it's not good because, pyro is dangerous. The aerial stuff they do is dangerous, and it takes a lot of time to learn that and perfect that. But to put it into, oh God, is it like a 20-minute show? It's a long show. It's a sit-down in a theater show. But to put that into a show and then be here for your 5th year and it's kind of the same thing again, I don't know. What are your thoughts?
They need to rebrand themselves. I think Nightmare Fuel says that it's a nightmare. Like every year it's been some sort of dreamy nightmare theme involved, like somebody who goes to sleep and it's their dream that turns into a nightmare, and there's razzle dazzle, fire, blah blah. It's like it's so
dance.
It's kind of boring. It's very, very boring. And what I'm noticing, and I don't know if this is because the Queer Eye for the Straight Guy is coming out, but there was like one, maybe two male dancers, and the rest of them are all female, and they're like scantily clad, and like, I mean, I'm sure they're good to look at if you're into that, but just like, so you know what you
I
can't get
mean,
in talent, you get in TNA.
so, I mean, these shows, I mean, so this event is an adult oriented event, and I know they have gone back and forth where I think now they're saying 13 and up. It used to be 21 and up, I think, when it first started, way back in the day. It went to 18 and up, and now I believe it's they say 13 and up, but it is still a very adult oriented event. So there's going to be scantily clad, there's going to be half naked even, and it doesn't matter, you know, male, female, or whatever. Like, this is our 5th year, and so usually when we have had other things in the past, Bill and Ted is a prime example. They were here for like 20 something years, but every year, like, the base of the show was the same. You know, Bill and Ted, they're going on some sort of Halloween adventure, but the show itself was different every single year, and I don't feel like they have been different every single year. And I just wish that, I don't know if they have a show director or how they operate, but whoever's putting these shows together needs a new vision and needs new direction. And I don't know, like, they just need new something. So if they continue to keep this group, because every year they're like, oh, this is their last year, this is their last year, this is their 5th year. So they continue to keep this group for whatever reason. I know they're popular, they have a big fan base, but again, if they decide to keep this group, I think they really need to talk to whoever their show director, whoever's putting this together, really needs to come up with like a really a different and better storyline, like an actual storyline. Like, because it starts with a story, but then it just goes to, oh, look, fire. Oh, look, they have a contortionist this year, which I think it's the guy that was here before with another group that was here before, and he's amazing. But like, it's kind of random. It's not even like, you know, this is what's happening and then this is happening next. Like, no, it's just like contortionist, fire, dancing. A lady plays a guitar. Why? Like, it's very random. Like, let me just get my friends to come. We're gonna put on a show. We're gonna call it a nightmare. Add some fire, so people are like, oh my god, fire. But the kind of entertainer in me wants a story and a good show. I know it's a theme park, and people are like, oh, it's a theme park, they don't have good shows. That's not true. Theme parks have good shows, and this could be amazing. So if they do return, I hope they hear this and they just kind of get it together a little bit better than they have the past 5 years. So, along with these wonderful entertainment offerings, there's also food and drink. And one of the places you can actually get kind of both at the same time is the HHN Bar. The HHN Bar is on the lagoon. You can get quite a few different libations from the bar itself. When the Haunt-o-phonic show is going on, you get a different view from the side, but it adds a little something if you are at the bar during that time. Also, they usually have 2 scare actors there at the bar on the backside. So if you're really looking to get a really good view and look at some of these scare actors from the houses, these are from the houses, they're not from the scare zones. This is a good chance to do that. They will take pictures for you or with you, usually from a distance because they are up on like a raised platform. But it is a really good opportunity if you're looking to get a better look at some of these costumes, where normally you're just kind of like running to a house and you only see it for a split second. With most events here at Universal, Halloween Horror Nights is no different to have some themed food, and this year we got a chance to try quite a bit of it so far. The season's not over, we'll probably try some other things as well, and probably won't make it into this video, but these are the things we have tried so far, and we're going to tell you what we think of them. The first one we're going to talk about is the Death by Cheese Stick. This was a giant hand-breaded mozzarella cheese stick with spicy marinara sauce. So what did you think of the cheese stick?
It was mozzarella cheese stick. I mean, it was just big. And, you know, I liked the breading that was on it. The breading really was good. Like, it wasn't just your traditional, like, appetizer cheese stick, if you will.
No.
The breading on it really gave it a nice flavor, and the marinara wasn't the sweet marinara. It was more of just like the tangy. So yeah, I like cheese
Right.
stick.
Yeah, the cheese stick was good. Like you said, the marinara, it had that little, like a little kick. It wasn't over the top. So yeah, the spicy marinara was really, really nice addition with the cheese stick. So from the same booth, we got the freakishly long corn dog. This is a foot long Nathan's hot dog, hand dipped, fried, and topped with jalapeno ranch and crispy bacon bites. So I love me a good corn dog. I really love corn dogs, and this one was actually really good.
Really good. It was very good.
I I I kind of wish they were made a little more fresh because I do like that little crunch you get sometimes on the outside of the corn dog when it's like, I guess, freshly out of the fryer.
Right.
But you know, the nature of the event, they really can't do that. I mean, they probably could, but I know what a big pain in the butt it is, so I understand. I really enjoyed it. The what was it? The sauce, the jalapeno ranch
Yeah,
on top,
it was so good.
They really
And then the
like,
bacon,
yeah, and the
just-
bacon. Yeah, like it was really good, and it was huge.
Yeah.
I think it was bigger than a foot long. I really do
Yeah.
because it was huge.
Yeah. 10 out of 10 would recommend.
Next, we made our way over and tried a no booze brew. This was non-alcoholic. It was made with Relax Zero Sauvignon Blanc, lime juice, pineapple juice, and strawberry syrup. So I don't drink. I don't do alcohol. But I've had non-alcoholic things in the past. I cook with it, so I know what most things taste like. I wasn't a big fan of this.
It was a good attempt at something non-alcoholic with an alcohol flavor. So like you could definitely taste the Sauvignon Blanc in there, but I don't know. It's kind of like sugar substitutes where like that it tastes like sugar, but it doesn't taste like sugar. So yeah.
All right, next we have the Toy Box Cider. This is something that Will had. It's the Fireball Cinnamon Whiskey, lime juice, cinnamon, ginger, and black sugar syrups with sparkling apple cider and a gummy bear garnish. So what'd you think of it?
Delicious. I mean, if you're a cider fan like I am, not a big beer fan because beer kind of bloats me out, and then like after 2 or 3 I'm done, but I could cider all night long. This was so refreshing. It's not just a cider, it's like everything else that's added to it, and then the gummy bears on top was just a nice garnish. I really liked it. I'm a sailor. I wouldn't lead you wrong when it comes to alcohol. So try it out. You're gonna like it, and maybe if it's only one and done, that's fine. I might have another one before the night's over tonight, but it was really good.
We did try the Camp Bloody S'mores. This was a toasted chocolate almond bread with ganache, marshmallows, cinnamon cereal, and blood splatter. The portion size was actually quite large. This is definitely a shareable dessert. It was a classic s'mores with a twist. It was so delicious and yummy. Definitely repeatable. All right, next we're going to talk about the Ramblin' Rabbit Fried Carrot Cake. This is a crispy carrot cake with white icing and torn Ramblin' Rabbit cotton candy. This carrot cake was really good.
So Southerners are basically like, are you going to deep fry that? And let me tell you, when they said, let me deep fry some carrot cake, it was slap your mama good.
It was really good.
It was phenomenal. And like, I'm a carrot cake fan. It's one of my 2 favorite cakes is a red velvet cake and carrot cake because I just love the cream cheese icing on the carrot cake, and just it was so unique and different. Like the crunchiness of it, but yet still a very moist cake on the inside, which was just it was just incredible. I mean, and as a fat kid, it's a 10 out of 10. Would do it again. We've had it twice. We're going to do it a 3rd time. We might even do it a 4th time. Wilford Brimley, we're coming for you. Diabetes all the way. It was amazing.
And the serving, it was a big piece.
Yeah.
It's huge.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, if you're not going to eat it all yourself, you can definitely share it. But it's a really big piece for what you get because normally you get like these little kind of like sample sizes. This was a decent piece, and then for it to be that just really, really good was just it was amazing. Along with the carrot cake, we gave the Huskus Muscleman Slop a try. This was beef sloppy joe with jalapeno bacon, Lay's dill pickle flavored potato chips, and cheese sauce on a chocolate almond bun. This was just layers of delicious, which turned into one of the best sloppy joes I've had in such a long time. You've definitely got to try this if you make it to the event this year. My husband tried the Light the Way. This is Firefly White Lightning Moonshine, Firefly Peach Moonshine, Sopasawa, Blue Ciroc syrup, simple syrup, and Seagram's tonic water. He seemed to enjoy the beverage quite a bit as it seemed to pair well with our sloppy joe and carrot cake. All right, so next I tried the pickle bucket baked chicken. This was a buffalo chicken dip with crispy fried pickles. This was actually pretty good. It seemed like a really interesting appetizer situation to me. It came with 3 wedges of deep fried pickles, and then it was like the buffalo chicken dip that you dipped the pickles into. So it was actually pretty good. Obviously, you don't want to get this all the time because, like, if you have, sensitive stomach or something because of the buffalo chicken. But for me, I enjoyed it. I would probably get it again. Like, it was actually really good. From the same booth that I got the pickled bucket, I also tried the Yum Yum deviled eggs, in quotation marks. It was coconut panna cotta with the eggs, with a pineapple whipped ganache and tagine. The concept of this is like, I don't know if you've seen on cookie shows where they try to make something that looks like something else than what it actually is. So that's what they were doing with this. So it looks like a deviled egg, and they look like deviled eggs. But it's really panna cotta with the pineapple filling and stuff. So these were okay. Like, it was, to me, this was a novelty situation. So it wasn't like the flavor was like whatever. Like, it really wasn't there. It was like being a little confused because the texture, the consistency was really like a deviled egg, except it was panna cotta and the ganache. So it was okay. I'm not going to get it again. I don't think it's worth getting again. But yeah, a fun novelty for the event. From the same booth, we tried the Cram Tots and more. This was thumbs up chili glazed spam with cheddar tater tot kegs and scallions. I think I was expecting a loaded tater tot situation. The flavors on this weren't bad. The chili gave it a little kick, but I think if they used regular sized tater tots instead of the kegs, this would have been a lot better. From the same booth was the Radaway Mocktail. This is lemonade with chipotle pineapple and spiced brown sugar syrup in a souvenir Radaway bag. This actually was pretty good. It's a sweet beverage. It is non-alcoholic. And then with the spice in it, and I don't know what spice they use, it does have a little kick on the back end. So, it was good. Of course, the souvenir. So, I believe it's from the Fallout booth. So, if you're a fan of Fallout and you know what this is, when you see the bag and you're a fan of the game or the TV show, you'll know what this is. So, it was a cute novelty, but the drink was actually decently good. Like I said, it was on the sweeter side, but with a little kick with the spice. Returning this year is the African lentil coffin. This is African lentil and potato sambusa coffin. If you're looking for something different but packed with flavor, you've got to try one of these coffins. This year they're located in the Avenue Bites kiosk. They are absolutely amazing. I had my first one a couple years ago, and I look for them every year, and they do not disappoint. And while you're there, pick up a side of the Brazilian cheese bread. So over in the Five Nights at Freddy overlay, it's in the Louis Italian quick serve restaurant. We did try the Mike Eggs Benedict. This was egg Benedict sandwich with Canadian bacon, egg, American cheese, and hollandaise sauce. What did you think of the sandwich?
It kind of reminded me of just like a regular breakfast sandwich that you could get at like a Dunkin' Donuts or a McDonald's, but of a better quality or caliber, I guess. It's not something to write home to mom about, but I'd get another one because it's a quick grab and go sandwich,
Right. I thought it was pretty good. I actually did not taste any hollandaise sauce in mine. I don't know if you got any of the hollandaise sauce flavor. To me, it just tastes like a regular egg sandwich, like he said.
Like a ham, egg, and cheese sandwich.
Yeah.
He was reading the he was telling me about it before we started the video, and I was like, there was hollandaise sauce?
Yeah, like I didn't
I don't
taste
remember
it.
hollandaise sauce yet.
Like if they have any in there, it's very little, if any at all. But I mean, the sandwich overall, I mean, it was actually pretty good. But yeah, I didn't taste any hollandaise sauce.
No, need to.
We both tried the Chica Sour Lime Tang Mocktail. This was exotic citrus syrups, cupcake syrup, Supasawa, and Seagram's Club Soda. This drink was like pure sugar. I did get the lime flavor. I didn't get too much of the sour, but it was like drinking the syrup straight out of a Slurpee machine. So also in the Five Nights at Freddy kind of overlay thing, we did try the Mr. Cupcake. He's a chocolate cupcake, raspberry insert, cannoli cream filling, and mascarpone buttercream icing. I actually kind of sort of enjoyed this cupcake.
It was an amazing cupcake. It was really good.
So we haven't had a whole lot of luck with some of the desserts here. And I usually tell people, so normally they have a counter in the tribute store. Well, this year they do not. I know they have a sweet shop in the front of the park, but they have another sweet shop over here in San Francisco. I believe it's called the San Francisco Candy Factory. It might be a candy shop, but I think it's Candy Factory. Anywho, they have some stuff in there. They have a case, and everything looks cute and amazing. And they have another Mr. Cupcake in the shop. So for science, we decided to try that one as well because we really did enjoy the one at the Five Nights at Freddy overlay.
It was really good.
It was really good.
Yeah.
Like the cake wasn't dry and the icing, it was really light and fluffy. Like it wasn't super heavy and gross.
And it didn't have fondant, which is usually like their
Right.
go-to. Like,
Yeah.
you know, if we're doing mass production
'Cause it
cupcake,
had-
we're going to fondant it. And, you know, and it makes it easier to cover and decorate.
Right.
But yeah, this had no fondant on it.
right.
It was so good.
It was
So
really good. So if you're going to get one, get the one at
Get
Five
the- yeah.
Nights. Don't get the one at the San Francisco Candy, whatever it's called.
Don't make the same mistake we did because it was a Mr. Cupcake,
It was not good.
but we don't know if it's cake.
It was right. Like we didn't know. Like I honestly did not know if it was actually cake. Like it was a weird
Like this
consistency.
weird gelatin with
Right.
maybe flour infused
I don't
in
know.
it. It was so gross.
I think it was just like leftover byproduct of something, and they made it into a cake.
We both kind of had a bite. We didn't eat it. We had a bite, and it was just like
It was so gross.
you needed to wash it down with like battery acid. It was just.
Yeah.
And God, what was the other thing that we got there too? It was just so like you'll see it in the other video. It was just. Ugh.
Yeah. So get the Mr. Cupcake from the Five Nights at
Five Nights at
Freddy's at Louis.
10 out of 10 recommend. We're gonna get another one tonight.
Right.
It's gonna happen.
Okay. So over in the club horror section, there's a little cart that has like some alcoholic beverages, and Will found something over there that he seemed to really enjoy because he's gotten it quite a few times this season.
Right.
It is the Angry Orchard Headless Pumpkin Cider.
So I'm a cider guy, and I'm a big fan of Angry Orchard. I like Angry Orchard better than I like Strongbow or anything else. Now, Magner's Pear at another theme park is also one of my favorites, but this was absolutely delicious. If you're a pumpkin fan in any way, shape, form, or fashion, and not necessarily a pumpkin spice, but just a pumpkin fan, this pumpkin cider was just hands down absolutely amazing. I wish that they would sell it out in town. I'm going to start looking for it because I would actually buy it and have it in the house during the season because it was really, really good. It kind of reminded me a little bit of how we go get the pumpkin juice in Diagon Alley. It wasn't quite as sweet as the pumpkin juice, and it kind of also reminded me of like putting the splash of fire whiskey in with the pumpkin juice, but it was just a lot more mellow, and that's what I like about it, and that's what I loved about the Angry Orchard pumpkin cider. It's so good. 10 out of 10 recommended. I don't know what else to say.
Get it.
Get
It's
it.
good.
Get it, it's good.
Well, guys, that's going to do it for night number 3 of 5 nights at Halloween Horror Nights. I hope you're enjoying this little series. There are a few nights left, so make sure you tune in to see those other nights that are coming up at some point. I hope you enjoyed these little reviews, and I hope you got a chance to taste some of the food they had for this season at Halloween Horror Nights. As always, I want to thank you for following along on these little adventures of mine. And as always, I am Mike the Bee. You never know where I'm going to be. I'm just going to be. You be too. I'll see you guys later. Bye.